And we are back on the WHHI-TV Daily News. Amy Colin, who is the Executive Director for Second Helpings, is here. Nice to see you. Actually, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Somehow we have not landed with each other until today, but
Yes,
it's nice to meet you.
It is. Thank you.
Yeah, and so obviously we're gearing up. We're running into the holidays, and I know that's going to keep you on your toes and busy, but we have to talk a little bit about the lasting effects of the shutdown. Thankfully, it's over.
Right.
And we can get back to, hopefully, SNAP benefits, but you know, obviously it affected a lot of people. It affected you, and how are you seeing those lasting effects?
Yeah, in South Carolina, it affected almost 300,000 people were affected by that. And even from the weeks prior, as soon as the notification went out that they weren't going to receive November benefits, our pantries were seeing double and triple amount of increased traffic.
Wow.
People just wanting to make sure that they had enough food as they got into November. And so I'm grateful that the shutdown is over.
Yes.
However, it doesn't automatically fix things.
Right.
SNAP benefits have been restored in South Carolina, which is excellent. However, it is a ripple effect on our community. When you have food insecurity and that you're not sure when your next meal or you're going to have enough food to feed your family, you perhaps haven't paid your rent or your utilities. And
right.
And so there's a lot of catch up that happens. The other thing is just a kind of unease or mistrust of first time it's ever been that there's been a SNAP freeze in 60 years.
Wow.
And so there's definitely, our pantries are feeling that. They have not seen a decrease, even though the SNAP benefits were restored last week. So just a lot of increased traffic, and it could last for months.
And how as Second Helpings, how did you kind of serve that or try to address that?
Fortunately, we're able to pivot quickly. So we immediately took money out of reserves to order additional canned good items, eggs, so your pantry staples, your produce, and immediately started restoring that to our agencies. And so we're still in progress with that.
Yeah.
We have very, very generous donors here on Hilton Head Island. First Presbyterian, Truist Bank, just private citizens have responded to that need, which allows us to continue ordering additional supplies. Yeah. So in addition, we have extra trucks running almost every day, which are driven by volunteers. Yep. And so there's a lot of logistics in coordinating all of that. But our agencies are so grateful. It's holiday time, and so they are gearing up for increased holiday meals for their customers and neighbors. And so it is the responsibility of Second Helpings to make sure that we're responding to our agencies and getting extra food. So the other thing that happens are food drives, which it's that time of year anyway. But yeah, Port Royal, Indigo Run, St. Francis Catholic Girls School, and then Starbucks also is doing a food drive. Just people are aware that there's an extra need, and it's great to see our community wrapping their arms around all of us.
Yeah, it really is heartwarming, because really anytime there seems to be something big going on in the community really responds. So it is heartwarming to live in a place like that.
Yeah.
So we got about a minute and a half left, but I want to touch on some events that were recent and one that's coming up, which is the Thanksgiving dinner. But I know you had some other great events this last month too.
In November, end of October, early November, we were a part of Rockin' Ribs. So Coligny is always extremely generous with us and made a large donation to help support our food rescue efforts. Nice. And then we got to serve in the patrons tent, first time at the Concours d'Elegance. Okay. And so fabulous experience, great partnership. Next Thursday, already Thanksgiving, the annual community Thanksgiving dinner at Hudson's. We are a recipient of donations for people who participate in that. But the other great thing that we do with them is any leftover food is picked up by Second Helpings. We take it to St. Andrews by the Sea, and then they will serve it on Friday to the community who perhaps didn't get to participate.
Didn't get to be there on Thursday. That's amazing.
Yeah, and then the next Friday, here's Christmas, Hilton Head Island Christmas tree lighting. And so for the first time in many years, we will be back at that with our other local nonprofits, and we'll have a place there. So we're excited for what's happening.
All of that. Yeah, that's really fantastic. If somebody is interested in either volunteering with you or donating, how do they get to you to do either of those things?
The best way is always our website. So secondhelpingslc.org. So secondhelpingslowcountry.org is the best way. There's an easy easy way to donate extra funds. You can sign up to volunteer. I am always looking for more truck drivers or truck crew. And so, yeah, we're happy to have people reach out.
Excellent. Well, Amy, thank you for being here. Again, it was nice to meet you. And as always, thank you for everything you're doing in the community.
Thank you.
And we will be back, so stay tuned.